Greetings, guests, faculty and staff, family and friends, and members of the class of 2020. My name is Vicki Gist. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm the Director of Multicultural Student Services, which is a part of the Office of the Dean of Students at the University of Virginia. Thank you for logging in to view our virtual graduation celebration. This is our 5th annual multicultural graduation event to celebrate the achievements of underrepresented cultures and communities supported by Multicultural Student Services. Before I speak any further, I want to take this time to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land where the university sits, the Monacan Nation, and pay our respect to their elders past and present. I also want to acknowledge the enslaved laborers who built the university. It's important for us as a university community to reflect and address the complicated history of our university and of our country. We honor their told and untold stories and reflect on the injustices committed to Native communities and enslaved laborers. I would also like to recognize our graduates and their families who are currently observing the month of Ramadan. In addition to this virtual celebration and dedicated webpage, Multicultural Student Services also held our Lavender graduation on Thursday, May 14th, to celebrate our graduates who identify as LGBTQ. Some of you may have also joined us there. As a multicultural community comprised of more than 30% of the university's undergraduate population, our students represent a growing community of leaders, activists, and change agents whose identities embody resilience, strength, and commitment to bettering their communities. I became Director of Multicultural Student Services about 4 years ago, just around the time the class of 2020 joined the university community. You are the first class I've walked in step with from day one. I've seen many of you grow into scholars who critically question the world around you, looking for opportunities to make your environment a better place. Throughout your time here, you've experienced a lot and have grown significantly. As a community, we've experienced some difficult times, but we found strength and solidarity, resilience from community, and hope in faith, family, and friends. As individuals, you've learned how to navigate the university experience, which may have been very different from where you call home. You've made this place your home for the last 4 or so years. And despite any personal hardships and struggles, you continue to push through, persist, and complete your education. I know there were times when many of you questioned whether you belonged at UVA, whether this was the right place for you, or if you could exist here as your full, authentic self. We all know that UVA is not perfect, and that it wasn't originally intended for us. But your presence here every day pushed it towards becoming a more welcoming and inclusive place for those who follow. You raised your voices to advocate for more resources for the growing multicultural community. You mentored new students, you challenged the system, and you presented yourselves as scholars and models of academic excellence. And you filled the Multicultural Student Center and the LGBTQ Center with joy, laughter, and fun. Not just for each other, but for me and Scott and Mark Paolo and John O'Toole and Sadira and Alex as well. In the short time we had to enjoy them, you also filled the new centers with that same joy. You've made this place your home for the last 4 years, and despite any personal hardships and struggles, you continue to push through, persist, and complete your education. There's no doubt that your lives will be enriched by earning a UVA degree, but you must leave here knowing that UVA is also better because you were here. We celebrate you and honor you, class of 2020. It is bittersweet that we cannot be together to celebrate your graduation, but we will not let the Rona steal our joy. You worked hard for this, and I hope you and your loved ones are planning your own celebrations wherever you are. The Multicultural Student Services team looks forward to seeing you in October when you come back to walk the lawn. We plan to celebrate with you when you return. Until then, please know how very proud we are of you and how grateful we are to have been part of this journey with you. See you soon.